Pam Bondi, the Florida Attorney General, who's now being appointed as United States Attorney General. She had her hearing yesterday as well, and she blew the Democrats out of the water. Again, I don't think Democrats are quite prepared for Team Trump. They really are not. I mean, Pete Hegseth did a fabulous job. Senator Rubio did a fabulous job, and Pam Bondi yesterday did a fabulous job. Here is Senator Ted Cruz with Pam Bondi, the Attorney General nominee.
Until the Biden-Harris White House came along. And in the last 4 years, we've seen Donald Trump indicted and prosecuted not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 separate times.
And 2 assassination attempts, Senator.
I have to say, Javert from Les Mis would be chagrined at the efforts of Democrats to do anything possible to take him down. And I believe the real target in this was not President Trump, but it was the American people, that these prosecutions were brought because partisan prosecutors were terrified that the American people would do exactly what they did in November of 2024 and vote to reelect Donald J. Trump.
By 77.3%. Million Americans, 77.3 million Americans.
Yeah, again, Bondi was great yesterday. I'm not sure if Senator Cruz, listen, I love Ted. Ted's great. I went and campaigned with him in the last cycle. He gets more theater references into a typical Senate Judiciary Committee hearing than any other senator. He definitely holds the record for that, I believe. There were some fireworks that went off during this particular hearing. Alex Padilla, the senator from California, he went after Bondi, and Bondi basically body slammed him.
May I speak? You cut me off when I was speaking. When I ask you the next question, you can
speak, and I hope you answer, Ms. Bondi.
Well, I'd like to answer the previous one, Senator.
When we met yesterday,
you pointed your finger at me and said you were speaking. You did not seem to be familiar
let me answer my question. I'm not going to be bullied by you, Senator Padilla. The 14th Amendment of the United States of America, which was deeply disappointing.
I guess you didn't want to hear my answer about
today after I gave an opportunity to study overnight. So can you tell me in this committee what the Citizenship Clause of the 14th Amendment says?
Senator, I'm here to answer your questions. I'm not here to do your homework and study for you. If I am confirmed as Attorney General...
You're the one asking for a confirmation vote,
ma'am. You cut me off. Can I please finish?
What does the 14th Amendment say?
Senator, the 14th Amendment, we all know, addresses birthright citizenship. I've been a state prosecutor. I've been a state AG. I look forward to, even given your remarks today, working with you and the people of California if I am confirmed as the 87th Attorney General of the United States of America. I didn't take your homework assignment. I'm sorry. I was preparing for today.
Man, she's spicy. That's great. I love that. And you've seen a lot of that. Right? These senators who won't get off their high horse. And by the way, Donald Trump, there's a lot of accusation. Donald Trump, he's picking his people from Fox News. Can I just explain something? Many of the people he's picking are excellent on TV because they were on Fox News. There is a reason Fox News has particular people on the TVs. It's actually not a horrifying way to pick staffers if they also have the credentials to do the job. Is to get somebody who also happens to be really good. Pam Bondi is amazing on TV, like great on TV. Here was Pam Bondi body slamming Adam Schiff. I mean, this was basically just a WWE event in which she went around like the Undertaker, just off the top rope all day long on Democratic senators.
No one has asked me to investigate.
But the president has
We're also worried about Liz Cheney, Senator.
The president has
You know what
called
we
for
should be worried about?
Ms. Bondi, please answer my questions.
California right now
you are
is
aware,
through the roof.
Ms. Bondi,
Your robberies are 87% higher than the national average.
My question is this.
That's what I want to be focused on, Senator.
Do you have the power to say no to the president?
Okay, again, she just going after Schiff about the criminality in his own state and asking, why are you so focused on bizarre questions about Trump circa 2021 as opposed to the problems in the United States circa 2025? With the New York starting, I need to make sure I'm maintaining my health, hitting the gym, spending time with my family, even with my busy work schedule. When I was younger, I used to think I could just power through on pure conservative willpower and caffeine. I learned pretty quickly peak performance requires peak nutrition, and that means eating veggies. Well, I don't like vegetables, so I'm very thankful to have Balance of Nature, which fits right into even the busiest of days. Imagine trying to eat 31 different fruits and veggies every day. That sounds pretty miserable and time-consuming. With Balance of Nature fruits and veggies, there's never been a more convenient dietary supplement to ensure you get a wide variety of fruits and veggies daily. Balance of Nature takes fruits and veggies, they freeze-dry them, they turn them into a powder, and then they put them into a capsule. You take your fruit and veggie capsules every day, your body knows precisely what to do with them. And it's kosher, which means I can pop it right into the protein smoothies. Go to balanceofnature.com, use promo code Shapiro for 35% off your first order as a preferred customer, plus get a free bottle of fiber and spice. That's balanceofnature.com. balanceofnature.com, promo code Shapiro. Again, balanceofnature.com, promo code Shapiro for 35% off your very first order as a preferred customer, and get that free bottle of fiber and spice from my friends at Balance of Nature. Here she was slamming Dick Durbin. Again, it was just senator after senator coming up and getting knocked down by Pam Bondi yesterday.
He said to the Georgia Secretary of State, find 11,780 votes.
Do you have the entire context of that call? I feel like it was much longer than that and may have been taken out of context.
It was an hour long.
Right.
And you can certainly listen to it. I hope you will.
Then came Senator Whitehouse, who he's in sort of a running gun battle with Mazie Hirono for dumbest senator in the United States, Senator Whitehouse. And it didn't go well for him either.
You have said that Department of Justice prosecutors will be prosecuted in the Trump administration. What Department of Justice prosecutors will be prosecuted and why?
I said that on TV. I said prosecutors will be prosecuted to finish the quote, if bad. Investigators will be investigated. You know, we all take an oath, Senator, to uphold the law. None of us are above the law. Let me give you a really good example of a bad lawyer within the Justice Department, a guy named Klein Smith, who altered a FISA warrant, one of the most important things we can do in this country. So will everyone be held to an equal, fair system of justice if I am the next Attorney General? Absolutely. And no one is above the law.
Again, she did a great job yesterday. She, too, will be confirmed with probably north of 60 votes in the Senate. And again, there were many nominees who had their hearings yesterday. John Ratcliffe is the nominee to lead the CIA. He, too, did a great job against the angry Democrat senators. So, first of all, he says, I'm not going to politicize the spy agency. It is actually my job to ensure America's national security.
It's absolutely essential that the CIA's leader be apolitical. As you know, that when you walk in the building at the CIA, inscribed on the wall is the quote, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. That's a reminder to CIA officers when they walk in about the truth, collecting the truth, intelligence, critical information, so that American people can be free. Their freedom and liberty are dependent on the CIA doing that job and doing it in an apolitical way. And so I am very much committed to that and look forward to that if confirmed.
Good for him. Adam Schiff was called out in the middle of all of this for all of his Russiagate nonsense. Here was John Ratcliffe going after Adam Schiff, the senator from California.
In 2020, when a chairman of an intelligence committee misrepresented that a laptop owned by then candidate Biden's son was somehow a Russian intelligence operation, and 51 former intelligence officials used the imprimatur of IC authority to go along with that. I stood in the breach. I stood alone and told the American people the truth about that. So I think my record in terms of speaking truth to power and defending the intelligence community and its good work is very clear.
Okay. Good for John Ratcliffe. He, too, is going to be confirmed overwhelmingly. Chris Wright is the nominee for Secretary of Energy. Again, there were a lot of hearings yesterday, and he did a great job. He made clear that he actually is going to expand America's investment in our energy resources, which is precisely what the Secretary of Energy is supposed to do. Here he was yesterday talking about investment in, for example, nuclear energy that environmentalists have been holding up for decades.
Nuclear could provide energy, could provide high temperature heat to really impact manufacturing as well. There's just so much room to run and to grow for nuclear energy. And I think we're going to see a broad investments across our country in the research and the enabling technologies.
And this is all good stuff. Again, Trump's going to get his team. He's going to get it overwhelmingly. All of this is very good because we need a change. I mean, you saw Joe Biden. You saw what Joe Biden has to sell. What he has to sell is total government control of as much of your life as possible in the name of overthrowing, quote unquote, the oligarchy, by which he means just anyone who starts a business in the country and hires people, and those people are not under his tutelage. That's all he means. It's time for all of that to end. This administration means peace through strength. Trump has said it to me personally Senator Rubio said it in his hearing. This administration means standing up to terrorists, standing up to America's enemies, but putting America's interests first. It's America's enemies that matter. All of this will be a breath of fresh air.
Are you tired of the lies and the twists of the mainstream media talking points? Yeah, me too. Join me in my newest series, Fact, where I dismantle and bring truth to this tiring mainstream agenda.